In 1957, one single photograph captured a moment that would become one of the most iconic images in Hollywood history. Two women, one dinner, and a glance that said everything without saying a word. Before she was raising eyebrows at Beverly Hills dinners, Sophia Loren was Sofia Villani Ciccolone, a young girl growing up in war-torn Naples during World War II. She wasn't born into luxury. In fact, she shared a bedroom with several relatives and even slept in the kitchen at times. But what she did have was charisma and cheekbones that could cut glass. By her late teens, she was entering beauty pageants, which led to small film roles in Italy. But Sophia wasn't just a pretty face. She had a commanding screen presence and a powerful voice that made people stop and watch. By the mid-1950s, she had become a full-blown star in Europe. At the 1955 Cannes Film Festival, she was the most photographed actress, outshining even the Hollywood regulars. The world was taking notice, and Hollywood soon followed. So, when Paramount invited her to Los Angeles with a glamorous dinner in her honor, it was clear Sophia had officially arrived. Now let's talk about Jayne Mansfield. She was everything Hollywood loved: blonde, bold, and impossible to ignore. But unlike what some thought, she wasn't just a copy of Marilyn Monroe. Jayne had brains, she spoke 5 languages, played violin, and had an IQ reportedly above 160. But instead of hiding her intelligence, she leaned into her image, knowing exactly how to play the Hollywood game. She starred in movies, performed on Broadway, and famously posed for Playboy as Playmate of the Month. Publicity stunts were her specialty, once accidentally losing her bikini top in a pool surrounded by reporters. Accidents, of course, that always came with perfect lighting and camera angles. By 1957, 20th Century Fox was grooming her as the next big thing: blonde, curvy, and headline ready. So, back to that evening at Romanoff's. Sophia Loren was the guest of honor. The restaurant was packed with Hollywood's elite: producers, actors, directors. The champagne was flowing. The vibe, classy. Then, Jayne Mansfield made her entrance. She was the last to arrive and walked right to Sophia's table, as if she had been waiting for the perfect moment to make her grand entrance. She sat between Sophia and Clifton Webb, wearing a skin-tight, backless pink satin dress with a neckline so low it practically introduced itself before she did. No bra, of course. The dress was doing just enough to qualify as a dress. Sophia didn't say anything. She didn't have to. That sideways glance was enough. It wasn't angry or judgmental. It was more like protective curiosity. As if Sophia was thinking, if something pops out of that dress, it's landing in my risotto. Multiple photographers caught the moment. Joe Shear's photo in particular hit newspapers and magazines around the world, many with black bars or the word censored stamped across Mansfield's chest. Some Italian newspapers refused to print it at all. Others blurred parts of it. Only one brave paper ran it untouched. Clearly, even in the 1950s, a little cleavage could still cause a global crisis. In 2015, decades after the photo became iconic, Sophia Loren finally explained what was going through her mind. She said,
because I said to myself, I cannot do any movement with my face because there's a photographer. I shouldn't look where I should look because there's a photographer. She shouldn't move because it's too décolleté and everything will come out. So I was there like this and with the looking like this. I look at the breast, huh? You see almost something we shouldn't say.
And you were afraid they might even...
Yeah,
Yes.
see. No, they were already there. But you know, this picture goes around a lot. And I'm sorry for her because she's not with us anymore, but they want an autograph. For respect with her, I never signed this picture. Never. You're very beautiful, funny.
Despite constant requests, Sophia refuses to autograph that picture, Not because she's ashamed, but out of respect. Jayne Mansfield passed away tragically in a car accident in 1967, and Sophia says she prefers to distance herself from that one moment. She knows it was iconic, but to her, it's also deeply personal. What makes this photo so unforgettable is that it captured more than just a wardrobe gamble. It captured a cultural shift. Old Hollywood class met new Hollywood boldness. European subtlety stared straight at American spectacle, and it left us with a moment that people still talk about more than 60 years later. So, next time you sit at a fancy dinner and someone walks in wearing something unforgettable, remember, you don't need to say a word. Just raise an eyebrow, and history might take care of the rest. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this glamorously awkward moment in Hollywood history, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell us, whose table would you sit at?